Hey there, Will Catcher. So hello everybody. We're gonna give it a minute. I see you one. You got a notification, Tammy? Alright, now I see 5. So I'm on a little bit early tonight. Now I see 20. Hey Larissa. I'll show y'all what I'm doing today. Now I see 31. I actually made a mistake with this video. You know, tonight, going live. I meant to go live on Southern Ideas. And I went live on Tammy's channel. So I decided to go ahead and just go live on both of them instead of taking it down. Hello, Danny. I got the notification just fine. Hey, Miss Tammy, I always love you. Y'all are streaming. Thanks. Hey, Peter, we fit to be doing a lot more. Tammy's fitting to be doing more. Yeah, I see 43 now. Hey, Brian, ain't seen you in a while, man. How you doing? Hey, y'all, my arms is bruised up, man. Bruised up and cut and skint. Hey, Nicole. How's everybody doing tonight? Hey, Peter, glad to have you and your mama. Waiting on these storms. Yeah, hey, what it thunder and lightning here today for the bad. Oh well, hey y'all, we got 50 in here, so I'm gonna go ahead with this video. Hello from California, Elva. I ain't never known nobody named Elva. Hey, Missy. Yeah, I see we lagging a little bit. Miss Donna, it's raining here now. And did I say Missy? I might have missed because a bunch just shot up at one time. So we lagging a little bit. Hey, we'll catch you. Missy, hello everybody. So this is what I've been doing today. I mean, a little bit. I do want to say that Tammy made a video today, but it's not ready yet. She was gonna put it on here for y'all tonight, but it didn't work out. And she's already going to lay down. I see her standing up in there side the bed. Hey, Tower Time. Why can't I see the rest of the chat? I don't know. I don't know, but hey, you probably need to leave out, come back in, Brian, because there's no reason, there's no reason for what you're talking about. It's something YouTube. I hope they grow up to be just like the double T, where they can get everything they think they want. Close and reopen. Hey, y'all, I'm play this video for y'all. Just to show you what I was doing today. And what I didn't do wasn't very much today because I couldn't. I had to wait for the Permatex to dry. I can see it now. Okay. So I'm gonna play it and then I'll talk to y'all. I'll make that little as I can. So here we go, y'all. Oh, let's see. I don't remember how to play it. This is what I've been working on for about 4 hours yesterday to get to this. The thermostat. Oh, it closes the water flow off when it needs to. It opens it up when it needs to. So your fan, even though the radiator might be hot, that fan cools the water. But I'm gonna show you something here. See this bolt right here sticking out? Okay, Timmy, you take the camera. Well, I better do this. Look at that bolt up inside there. Let me take it off of this tripod. Look at that bolt up inside there. So actually, you're supposed to take this thing apart. And you take the pulley off to take that apart. I might have to do it to put it back. Because I don't know if I can get that bolt started. Right there. That's the one where I turn it a little bit and it hit. I take the wrench and turn it around the other way and go it a little bit and then turn the wrench back around. Now this right here was in the way of this. That's where the thermostat goes. See, here's the top hose of the radiator. Goes right here. I had never seen a thermostat that wasn't on the top of the hose. This one ain't. That's the bottom radiator hose here. It goes over to that. I got this loose. They take the fan belts off. And to adjust this in, there's a pulley that goes right here. I had to take the pulley off. It's laying over here. It's laying right here. This is worse than a transmission. Here's the cover for the thermostat. So I'm fitting to put this back on and flush it out. I gotta get something to clean that up. You can't just put a gasket on top of that stuff. My arms is bruised. From doing this mess. I'd work a while and then go in the house and sit a few minutes. This right here is probably the toughest job I've ever done. Oh, I didn't know I had my fingers in the way. And I got to put this in it and flush the radiator out. Crank it up, let it run, flush the radiator out, and then put this in. Head gasket sealer. Then you have to flush it out. Just ain't no easy job. And I got oil right there. You got 10 gallons there, Tim? What's that other bottle?
I got 2 gallons of 5W30.
Okay. And an oil filter. You know, I'm not 100% sure this will work. A company guarantees it'll work. But we've heard that before too. But I'm not going to put no more back on than I have to. I got to put that alternator belt back on. You know, to crank it, to flush it. But that's the power steering pump right there. It don't have to be on there if I can get by with it. This is the ground that comes from the battery. I had to take it off. I had never had to move so much stuff to get to something. Sometimes you can look at a YouTube video and like learn a secret. There are no secrets here. Shortcuts. Matter of fact, there ain't but 2 videos on this truck because it's so hard. And the same man made 2 videos. In the first one, he made he gives you wrong information about it. He told you to take off a different hose than what you actually had to take off. But he left the video up because he didn't care if they was wrong views, leading you wrong. What he cared about was the money the video was making. But he did make another video and actually told you right. And I heard him say on that video there was 2 of them. There was 2 of them working. And I heard them say they had been working on that 5 hours. And you know, it was raining yesterday, so it's kind of dark. It's darker than what it is now. So, Tammy was having a bad day. I was there holding a flashlight with my left hand and doing the wrench with my right hand because you could not see nothing. If you moved that flashlight, you could not see what you was doing. It was dark out here. I may not get all this done today. I can't do so much at the time. I'm good for about one show a day. And if that show's a long show, I have to wait, skip a day. I used to go all day long. I done it a bunch of times, but I can't do it no more. If my back wasn't so bad, that would make a lot of difference. But like leaning over this thing, man, my body got that jumping, and I was just trying to make it, trying to get that boat right there out. Was the last thing, to get to this. And that bottom screw right there, you couldn't see it. I knew there was one there, just from knowing how this stuff is. I knew there was one there. So I knew that they wasn't just these two top ones. I knew there was a bottom one. And I just had to put my socket wrench on it and turn it to see if I had it on the boat. And man, I'm telling you, when I was taking that off, I was done. Before I got it off, I was done. But that's what I was working for, to get to that last thing. And then call it a day. Tammy went and got my stuff that I can start putting it back together. But like I say, I'm not going to completely put it back together. I'm not going to do no more than I have to. Because you're actually supposed to put that thermostat back in. Your heater won't work right. Oh, yeah, that's it. Can you see this thing right here saying?
Yeah, rotate.
Mm-hmm. You don't pay that no attention.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all. We'll catch y'all next time. All right, y'all. Hey, this is bad. It's worse than what I'm saying. See, to put that stuff in there, you got to take the thermostat out and flush the motor. Like with the heater on. Then you pour the flush in there. And run it for 10 minutes and then flush it out. Then you fill it up with water again and put the stuff that's supposed to fix the head gasket in there and run it for an hour. And it's supposed to be fixed. Then you put the thermostat back in and put everything completely back together. So it's a lot to it. I ain't never, I'm used to working on like regular motors. Kind of like you. Daddy used to work on outside. It kind of like everybody knew how to. All you had to do is go put a starter on it every now and then, or a generator, stuff like that. They got that so that's so jumbled up there. So whenever they was putting that motor together, the people that was putting it together was laughing at the people like us that was going to have to change the thermostat one day. I was, there you go back, them thermostats go bad. Oh, here's no picture. I was wondering where that got off to. Me and Tammy, I took the thermostat out and put the housing back on and glued it. So I had to let it dry. But tomorrow I'll start flushing it. And like I said to y'all, Tammy made a video today. It just ain't ready yet. And then I just made just that little video there. Hey, Mom, my hands is cut. My arms are bruised. That's how bad that is. She's about to stroke out. Oh, your dog. Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean. I woke up one night and the dogs was all sitting right here looking at me. Right up in my face. They wasn't licking me or nothing. They was just all looking at me. It was thunder and lightning. They always find me when it's thunder and lightning. Hey, y'all, I'm tired. And got to go back out there tomorrow and start fooling with that mess again. Hey, just working on that truck, Melissa. Like, you can't hardly, hey, Michelle, you can't hardly get your arms in there. You see, I was holding the flashlight with my left hand and turning the wrench with my right hand. And I'm wide, y'all. That's the way our dogs do, Melissa. Oh, don't forget, Grandma and Tammy will be on tomorrow night on Tammy and Danny Hodges. When I done this, I meant to go live on Southern Ideas. And I went and I fixed it up on Tammy's. And then I realized that I had it on Tammy's, and so I just put it on both channels. Maybe you could get yourself a headlamp. I think, yeah. And I mean, I've had one. And they are good. Hey, there ain't no telling where it's at. In that video I just showed y'all, that video's been processed. So I went in there and lightened it up. I also put a stabilizer on it because I was shaking. I love Grandma, her laugh. Every time Grandma laughs, she makes me start laughing. Oh, y'all, that, like, I guess it was yesterday when I started on it. Yeah, it was yesterday when I started on it. And I was done. And I like just a little bit more. And I mean, I like almost had to quit with like 1 minute to go. Just determination. Hey, Tuesday with Joy. I am listening. Please kiss Tammy on the forehead. Tammy done gone to bed. She's done gone in there, done cut the light out. She went to the doctor today and she goes pretty regular. Um, you know, it ain't but one person on here that tells me to kiss Tammy, don't you? So I know who you are, but I won't tell. But anyway, they said her knee was all right and all that. She said she didn't have cancer. Things are gonna get better. If I'd have known that truck was gonna be so bad, I might have took it somewhere and let somebody else do it. But they ain't, you know what I mean? When you doing that stuff, it's got to be done right. It, you got to make sure that antifreeze is out of that radiator, and you got to make sure that that antifreeze is out of that radiator, or that sealer won't work. Hey Pamela, did I speak to you? And you know, when I showed that video clip just then, it was telling me to turn my phone up vertical. That's the last thing I told Tammy. I told her to look at it. You know, I don't know why they want to copy the Double T network. You might not realize it, but that's exactly what they're doing. You think they couldn't fix that on that phone? I got a bunch of new stuff to show y'all. But get back out there tomorrow and start doing that. I ain't gonna play around too much. I'll go get me another truck. And the Chevrolet truck's a good truck, y'all. But the gas mileage on it. Hey, phone wife, if I'd have known it was gonna be this much trouble, I might have pulled it out there side that Toyota. Because I done got my money out of it. But that Chevrolet truck, I don't know why it drank so much gas, but it does. And the bad thing about it is the gas end don't work right. It works, but it don't work right. And I usually put like about 4 gallons of gas in the back of the truck and leave it in there. Because I mean, you can run out. I've run out of gas in it a couple of times. Yeah, there, Joyce. Yeah, I've run out a couple of times. But actually, buying another truck, it would pay for itself if you had to just jump in that Chevrolet and start driving it. The gas mileage is that bad on it. Like, when I was putting them TV antennas up, I'd go there and somebody'd have an old TV. And they'll let you know there ain't nothing wrong with that TV. No, they probably ain't nothing wrong with it. But it burns a lot of electricity. An old TV does. Oh, a LED TV, you ain't even got to worry about cutting it off. You know what I mean? Really. Like a LED light bulb. It ain't the same as it used to be. But you know what you know what the electric people do, don't you? So I knew about that LED a long time ago. Probably 20 years ago. I knew what LED was. And I went ahead and put LED bulbs in. And it'll cut your light bill down. But now everybody's got LED light bulbs. So what do? They go up on you. And you sure don't want to go back to no regular light bulb. Hey, Brian, you talk on the phone all the time, don't you, man? I wonder where you've been missing. The team got some rocks put out there in the driveway today. Oh, I mean, we had that. I hear you, Brian. We had that crush and run put out there, and it ain't holding up. Man, where we bought the rock from, Tammy went and bought it. Said it's put on too thin. Man told her, said, You'd be surprised at how many people come out here and buy rock after they've had crush and run put down. She bought some, it wasn't even that much. I guess it's the least amount you can get. It's still $300. Then she got the man that worked for them to come out here and spread it. I said, Tammy, call them up and tell them we don't need them to come spread that little bit of rock out there. I know why she done it. She thought she was going to have to spread it. I know that's what she was doing. The chat's moving, Joyce. Well, I mean, they come out here and hey, Kathy. Hey, they come out here and spreaded it. There was a guy out there. I walked out there. Tammy called me out there. There was a guy that used to work at the paper mill. He knew Stephen. And he told me he had done retired. I guess he's, right about the same age as me. And he's on the video that Tammy made today. Like I say, it just ain't ready yet. He was telling me about Stephen out there. He said Stephen learned that job real fast. He said Stephen was smart. And he learned that job real fast. Ain't today Monday? Hey, I don't know why. I don't know why, but it's always slow on Monday. Hey, Slim. It's always slow on Monday, y'all. But I mean, I know that from years ago. Like Monday's just a slow night. I mean, it seemed like to me Monday'd be just the same as any other night. But I'm telling you, Monday's a slow night for YouTube. They got the times when the best times go live. And the best time to go live, phone wife, where you been? The best time to go live, y'all, is when it's like best time to go fishing. Anytime you can go is a good time. And Tammy didn't work today, but when she comes in from work on Monday, she's done. She don't hardly do nothing on Monday. But I mean, here's the way it is, y'all. You do the best you can. If you don't have many people, you don't worry about it. If you got a lot of people, you're not always gonna have a lot. Or you do like what you can. What's Brian saying there? Let me see that. Alien Burns. See what Brian's saying there. Him, I've been better for sure, but hanging in there like a hairy biscuit. Alien Burns. Hey y'all, you don't ever know about this YouTube stuff. So after my live last night, I was messing around, and I got back under Tammy's name. And I seen that video where I made the video last night on Southern Ideas. And it was asking me what I thought about that video. And it took them a little while to put ads on. Me and Tammy started watching the movie, and I just didn't worry about it. But I see they loaded it up, you know. I try not to let YouTube put my ads on. What you talking about, Slim? Slim, Danny's on. Hey, what y'all talking about? Hey, listen, I'm live on Tammy and Southern Ideas at the same time. Slim, you're on Miss Tammy's channel. Oh, yeah. Yeah, see, yeah. You understand, Slim? They live would not be very many people on each channel. But like, you know, with this program right here, you can go live on a bunch of places at one time. And, I'm on Facebook Live. I'm on Southern Ideas and Tammy Hodges. And this is what I was telling Stephen. You don't have to have 2 or 3 phones. He can go on to Double T and Stephen Hodges at the same time. And y'all know how I take the phone outside and show the birds and stuff? He can be streaming with this and then using one phone. Yeah, we all ain't Joyce. We all family. I won't be doing this much, y'all. The reason I got an account ban warning, yeah. You know what? Brian, I've been thinking about this a little bit. They that Double T wanna act like angels. They taking away from the artists that sing. They going through your stuff. They doing every little dirty little thing you can do. And then they want to act like choir angels. Can't smoke. Can't swear. Can't drink. Can't do this. Can't drive. And them dirty little jokers. Them dirty little jokers. Hey, Justin. Hey, man, I ain't seen you in a long time. Yeah, can't drive. And what you seeing me on, right? right now, y'all. They trying to follow the double T. And I told you they changed up about shorts. This team wants me to come and clean your drums for you. Hey, will you come anytime you want to, Deborah Love? I'll get over there and let you play and we'll play them. We'll play some. I hope it gets sold and then whoever buys it implements the free speech and freedom. You know what I mean? You know I'm talking about, like the dirty stuff they doing. They doing dirty government stuff, you know. I don't even want to get into. They fooling you. They ain't got me fooled, and they ain't got grandma fooled. Grandma don't care how much money she'd make on the double T. She's not going to lower her standards for them low class people on the double T. And that don't mean every one of them, but that y'all, those of you that go over there, you know what I'm talking about. I reported someone for threats and violence in TT. No, you think they care, cuz? Yeah, I know they shut Stephen's video down one day. I was over there smoking. I mean, what kind of stuff is that, man? I was on here last night, and I don't know how I run across it. There's a woman gonna show you how to do something with this thing. And she pulled out her breast. And like, it's supposed to be like a educational. You know what I'm talking about? Educational. Let me tell you something. That wasn't, they know exactly what they was doing. Then there's a nutting. I watched her, there's a nutting. I watched her. You know, doing something about baby milk. I mean, listen, y'all. We live in a crazy world. Almost everybody I know, y'all. And I mean almost everybody. It's just like me. The next thing you know, There's gonna be a woman with one that would take her shirt off and have one of them breast pump things there in a box of Cheerios saying, "Hey, look at these Cheerios." And you know how they do. You don't even see the Cheerios. I bet, I bet I could go download that and put it on here and show it to y'all. They'd strike my channel. But they, you know, I mean, they don't always all get away with it. I mean, a lot of the movies that Tammy likes to watch, I don't even really like them that much. You know, I mean, some of the ones like she's the most interested in. I don't like sleazy looking people. Hey, y'all, it's kind of a slow night. Sex sells, always has, always will. That's why they keep it up and they know how to get around it. That's right, Pamela. And they working just as hard as they can, ain't they? For $1, Pamela. For $1. I seen one of them that had it named something completely different. The name did not go with the video at all. They didn't even have it named that. They had it named. I don't remember what it was. They had it named something completely different. They didn't have it like what it was. But but see, you can do stuff like that if like educational. Got to be educational. I got enough education. I don't want that mess on here. I'm surprised a man sit here and let his wife get on here and do that. But then again, don't nothing surprise me no more. You don't believe it? Go watch the news. Hey, y'all, we're kind of having a slow night. See, I didn't have all that much to say. But there will be hell way open. I don't care for that kind of stuff too much. All the women know what they need to do. after they had a baby. Ain't nobody like some. You can imagine what she looked like. And she didn't look like no dog. Embarrassing. Embarrassing to me. And I'm a man. Tam was sitting right over there in the recliner, and I didn't even tell her. I didn't even. Sometimes I show her stuff I didn't even show her. Old world's gone crazy. All right, y'all. For the third time, hey, we're kind of having a slow night. I got on here and give y'all an update. I got on here and talk. Tammy and Grandma will be on Tammy's channel tomorrow night, 6 o'clock. I'll be working on the truck. I appreciate y'all coming in here. Good night, y'all. Bye, 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 bye.